So I guess they're taking those precautions. So you might need to get a car wash maybe early parts of next week. Although I definitely wouldn't do it in the mornings because Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday mornings we'll see temperatures in the 20s. So you might have to wait until we warm up a bit this time next week. Temps out there right now, folks, they're 43 degrees, but we feel like the upper 30s. Yes, overall recently it feels like it's been very, very cold. But remember, since January began, we've seen a lot of 60s and 70s. So overall, we are actually starting off the year warmer than average. The reason why this is important is if you think back to those 70-degree days in December, right around Christmas, we overall have very, very warm ground. So if we do get snow accumulation heading into this weekend, one, it's going to be minimal, and two, it will not stick. And if it does attempt to stick, it's going to be heading out here pretty quickly because, again, the ground is just not cold enough for any of that action to happen. Similar to the ocean, which takes a long time to increase or decrease temperature over time, the ground is similar. It doesn't change easy peasy like we do see, of course, with the air temperature during the afternoons. So is it going to snow? $1 million question this weekend. I would say that right now, if I had to assign a number to it, if I had to buy a lottery ticket, I would say I'm leaning closer to no. But if we do get anything, it would likely be flurries, minimal accumulation, which means also minimal impacts. The first thing that we're going to see this weekend is this cold front rolling through the area tomorrow morning. That will bring some snow up toward the mountains and a few snow showers that is closer to the I-40 corridor. South of that, it's just straight cold rain. In fact, temperatures won't be nearly cold enough for anything to freeze over. Here we are tomorrow morning, 4 a.m. Again, you can see snow up in the mountains. A few little snow showers, maybe a wintry mix. Again, not out of the question for I-40 and areas north. Everyone else, 8, 9 a.m., few showers, and then it's out of here. Temperatures reaching the 50s tomorrow afternoon, which also contributes to why it's going to be so hard to get snow here on Sunday because it's already going to be so warm. Temperatures don't cool off too much behind that cold front. And so when we start to get the moisture mixed in, cold air is not locked in. Temperatures will still be in the lower 40s. By the time we get that cold air arriving, moisture will already be off to our east. So again, chance to see actual accumulation, very minimal. Could we see a few flurries mixed in with some cold rain? Still a possibility. That's going to be from pretty much Charlotte and areas south and east. Remember, the moisture comes from the coast, which is one of the reasons why versus we often see a better chance of snow in the mountains. This particular system, it'll be actually closer to the Raleigh-Durham area. And again, we're looking at just flurries. So yes, I'm saying there's a chance. There is a possibility you'll see snow showers, snow flurries, a little bit of a mix, but again, that chance is extremely, extremely minimal. We're not going to be having snowball fights or making snowmen with this particular system. Here's your Jerry Hunt Supercenter 7-day forecast. After Sunday, cold air is locked in early next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. As I mentioned at the top of the weather hit, temperatures are going to start off in the 20s. So all three of those mornings, very, very cold. Sunshine, thankfully, in the afternoon. And this time next week, we'll be trending closer to average, which is not something we've seen as of late.